Hi, good afternoon, class. My name is Ana Angulo. We have Olga Salgado and Astrid Nunez. We're going to have our interview today. So, our interviewee is here with us today, and her name is Maria Isabel. So, she's going to tell us a little bit about her background. Okay. Hi, Maria Isabel. How are you?
Hi, my name is Maria Isabel. I'm doing good. How about you?
Good. Nice meeting you. Okay, I have my partner Olga Salgado and Astrid Nunez.
Hi.
Hi, Maria Isabel. Thank you
Hello.
for granting us this interview. We look forward to learning a lot from you, from listening to your story.
Thank you for the invite.
Okay.
So we heard that you have a unique story of when you were coming. Okay, can you tell us a little bit about your background? Like, where did you live before you lived here?
Well, I was born in Ensenada, born in pretty much, I lived there for a very short amount of time. I only lived there till I was 5. Then I was
Okay.
brought to the U.S. by my parents. My father was a resident back then. My brother, and my mother did not have any documents to come into the U.S. So, as Anna said, my story is a little, I guess, unique, different from others, how they entered the U.S. When I first got here, I was 5 years old. It was back in 1989, and it was funny the way I came in. I pretty much came in illegal. I crossed the border at 5 years of age, and I just walked through that tunnel doing that exit in Calexico, California. Here, I came the opposite way. So as people were going out, I was coming in, just walking at 5 years of age. I just kept walking down that tunnel. Then all of a sudden, I see no walls on either side. So I'm like, well, it's daylight. Like I said, 5 years old. I was pretty surprised, just walking alone. Nobody asked me if an adult was with me or anything, which was really, really weird about it. Seeing a child at 5 walking alone. So I kept walking. I found myself at a bus stop. I just sat there and I waited, and then my mom came for me. So it's really
Wow, that is unique. Do you remember being scared?
I was when like I said, I was walking, I was dropping the wall with my finger, and there's no wall. I'm like, what do I do now? Where am I going? So I'm like, decided to go to the right, and then all the way straight I saw a bus. So I just sat there, and thank God, well, my mother found me there.
Very
My
that.
mother was already in the U.S.
Wow, that must have been very scary for her too. I mean, I just can't imagine letting you walk on your own.
By yourself. Wow.
And nobody
By
approached
yourself.
me.
That is awesome because you're here now.
Yes, thank God.
Okay, so what grade did you start here in the US?
First grade. I started as a first grader.
Where did you live?
Westmoreland, California. I got here and I lived here for about till I turned 16, I would say. Then I moved to Brawley.
Okay. So, what can you tell me about school? Was it easy for you because you didn't know the language at the beginning? Do you remember anything from that time?
I do, and I'm gonna say that it was a little difficult for me because everybody knew English, and I did not know one single English word. I started first grade. It was a little hard for me because most of the people, I'm gonna say everybody, but most of my classmates knew the English language, which I didn't, and so it was a little scared for me to be somewhere where I didn't know what was going on, what I was doing, and stuff like that. So yeah.
So, do you remember the teachers helping you? Was there anything they did to kind of help you understand the language?
Yes, I do remember my teachers. My first grade teacher, I also remember her name is Hernandez. She helped me a lot. She was very patient with me. I remember her telling me that, telling me you're real smart, you will learn. And I would like cry, telling her, I'm gonna learn it in Spanish. No voy a aprender, no sé, no sé. And she spoke Spanish, was like perfect for me because I was able to communicate with her. Having an English speaking teacher would be like so hard, like not knowing, and her trying to help me. So my teacher was bilingual, and and she helped me a lot. She supported me. She gave me all the support, and I got through it.
That's awesome.
Amazing story.
Hi, Marisa.
So when do you think that you learned English? I mean, do you know like what grade you said, okay, I'm speaking it, I'm writing it? Is there a grade that you remember that you started doing it?
Actually, first grade, I mean, first grade, I remember already. I mean, not fluent English or writing it, but I was already starting. I was really motivated onto learning. So, como dicen, le eché muchas ganas para aprenderlo, and here I am. So yeah.
Great. What motivated you? I mean, what was that made you want to do it?
Well, just living here was something that I had to learn. Another thing, my baby sister, I was like, she's gonna go to school. I was always thinking of who's gonna help her with homework, so I have to learn, and she can learn it with me, or I can learn it when she grows up, and we can both learn together. So my sister and my parent, well, I'm gonna say my sister was my more motivational person to learn the language as well.
Oh, okay.
That's good.
Ashley, do you want to ask her a question?
I actually want to know how was your life during school with the classmates? Did you make friends? Like, was it hard for you? How was it for you?
No, it wasn't hard because most of the kids in my class spoke Spanish.
Okay.
Well, Westmoreland is a little town, and most of the people here are I'm gonna say not Mexicans but Latinos. So they speak both languages. So most of my classmates were bilingual. I did have some friends that didn't speak one bit Spanish, and me not knowing one bit English was like so like I can say fun. Me trying to understand them and then trying to understand me. So we kind of both how do you say like motivated each other as well as them trying to learn what I was saying and me trying to learn what they were telling me. So yeah, my friends were very supportive in that way, as my first grader friends.
Did anybody bully you or anything?
No, actually no.
That's nice.
No, I didn't get bullied. Actually had
Nice.
really good friends, classmates, and teachers who supported me and helped me.
Oh, good. And that made you feel comfortable, right?
Yes.
Having for some other students that were going through the same process.
Yeah.
That's good.
Did you participate in any sports or anything?
I participated in sports. I was in band, and I was doing flags when I was in about, I think it was like fourth or fifth grade. I started the flags, like a little cheer. Westmoreland, it's a small school, small community. So I mean, it wasn't a lot of us in the band and the flag girls. So I was one of the flag girls, and then I also did drums. And then as I started getting older, I went to sports, 7th and 8th grade. I played basketball, volleyball, baseball. That's the sports I played.
Do your parents know English? Do they speak?
My mother, she'll understand a little, and she'll speak it very, very, very light. My father speaks it a little more, and he understands quite most of it.
So that's awesome that you acquired the English language.
Yes.
Knowing that they don't know the language, they don't speak it or write it, and that was fine for them because whenever they go to the store, did you help them or anything?
Yes, we did. They'd ask me, oh, ¿qué dicen ellos? And I'll tell, oh, they said this. Or when we go somewhere and we try to communicate, since they know the language and I did, which was a benefit of it, I would translate for them. Or even now, my mom, there's things that she does understand. And here now that I have my kids as well, we speak to her in English. She's like, ay, yo no sé, yo no entiendo. Like you have to understand. I mean, you know, there's a time we're not gonna be here with you, so we try to motivate her as well to learn. But she can get around, I think, with the little bit of English she knows.
Okay. So, did you what's the highest grade level did you finish? Did you finish high school?
I graduated high school in 1990. Junior high in 97 and 2001 high school. I did some college. I didn't finish college, but I did do. I went to, I don't know if you guys heard of Job Corps in San Diego. I did that, and I got my certificate for office, and I currently work in an office.
So you currently work in an office. Do you use what language do you use? Spanish or English?
We use both. Most of our employees are bilingual. Some very little of us speak English only, but most of us are English and Spanish speakers.
So do you think that English helped you to get into that job, or you don't need to know English to get into that job, like to get hired?
No, English, and I can say English is a must to be in that position because I work for corporate RDO Equipment. We do business as RDO Water, and our corporate is up in Fargo, North Dakota, where I would say 90% of the employees in Fargo, North Dakota are English speakers. They don't speak Spanish. We've had some employees come down here to the valley, and they speak no Spanish. So I think English is a very important at work.
Nice. Okay, do you guys have more questions?
Yeah, I want to ask you a little more about high school. Would you consider that you were an English language learner in high school, or did you have a grasp of English already?
I did have a grasp, but I was considered an English learner just for the fact that my first language was Spanish. I was considered throughout the 4 years as an English learner.
Okay, but you were able to go by, you could read and understand everything, you can follow instructions, communicate, everything?
Yes, I was able, once I was in junior high and high school, I was, I can't say fluent, I would say proficiency in my English reading, writing, and speaking, but like I said, since I was an English second language, they put me in as a ESL student.
Yeah, well, I can hear like your English is perfect. I think I have more accent than you.
Thank you.
I was already in high school. I mean, I was at a high school. I did all in Mex. So, I mean, it's really good to hear your story.
Thank you.
Yes. Thank you for allowing us to get in, for allowing us to get you interviewed today, to be your interviewee.
Thank you for the invite.
Okay, do you have anything to add, Astrid, or you're fine?
I do actually. When you were speaking about high school, I'm just like interested in knowing if you hang out with students that spoke your native language or spoke English the most. What do you remember?
Most of my friends, I mean, we were all bilingual. I guess by the time we were in high school, we were all bilingual, but we spoke Spanish most of the time. We only spoke English as we had to in classes or with teachers, but most of the time it's just our own time was Spanish.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay. So I think we're done for today.
Yes, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you, Maria Isabel. Thank you,
you.
Olga and Astrid, for joining us. I appreciate your time. Okay. Bye.
Bye. Thank you.